Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll return it. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Mustangs offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Harden. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs. Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Looking for a man, it's Beck. They're setting up the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
On On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Play number 10 on this series. On the ground, it's Lyle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Hurricanes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, down a throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up and play the run. Out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Here's the handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Pulls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Oh, better look out.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Motion from the wideout. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back to pass, it's back. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Would have loved to. A big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running into the open space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brinson. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air. It's Jennings. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, SMU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the... Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Flushed out of the pocket. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll immediately call timeout. Timeout, SMU. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Hurricanes will have it first and 10. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking downfield, it's Beck. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pucks it out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Catch in the middle. It's Bauman. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Canes are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fletcher. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm.
There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They take the lead with the 6. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't...
Oh, there's the ball! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes! Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A little screen to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Beck. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance.
On the double.
The Canes have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Going for the goal line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Hold and finds his man on the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get it to the turf at the 47.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Here's a hit. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to beat the D deep. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the right. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Catch in the middle. It's Harden. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. To throw, it's Jennings. There's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, and get out of here with a W.
And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Slings it downfield. Calls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete in the middle. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. He caught it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. Wants to throw. It's back. Caught close to the marker. It's Bauman. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that.